I couldn't have planned it any better than
How are you
that.
supposed to register this game? I'm searching for it. I can't register it.
What do you mean register it?
SimCity 5? It's not coming up. SimCity in general is not coming up.
I'm confused by what you're asking. Where are you trying to register it?
On Steam.
It's not on Steam. It's on Origin.
It's not on Steam, bro. It's on Origin.
Ah. Ugh. I hate EA.
Why are you interested in an EA game?
Well, because you're fucking playing it. What the fuck?
Alright. Anyway.
I like SimCity, but you know this whole game has a bad rap in the past month.
Hey, it can have whatever rap it wants. I'm having a blast, and people have been coming here having a blast too, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, it's whatever. It is whatever.
Okay.
I'll buy it. Whatever. I'd rather it be on Steam because all my games are on Steam. It's just more convenient than Origin. You can't tell me that's a lie.
I'm not saying it's a lie, I don't care all that much.
Really?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have a lot of games on Origin thanks to that Humble Bundle last week. I have like 12 games on Origin.
Well, I had all those games prior. I just never logged onto it because all my friends were on Steam. So, I mean, you know, the whole... Alright, I'm not even going to get into the whole discussion, but EA needs to partner with Steam, and it would all be great right now.
Oh, yeah? What
I'm
about
sure they're
no
making a
argument,
lot
I'm
more
just
money
saying,
using
it would just make more
Origin than it
sense.
did at Steam.
It would make more sense because Steam has the fucking monopoly in the whole
Well,
shit.
now that we're getting into
it
this
just makes more
discussion, I'll play devil's advocate here for a second and tell you that EA was partnered with Steam for a very long time, and just about every EA title up until about a couple of years ago was available on Steam and still is available on Steam. But they found that they could
I
make
did
more
not say
money by
that.
purchasing
No.
Origin.
Yeah, of course. But think about at the end result, the gamer. I like to have one account and all my shit linked to that one account. Now I have 2 accounts, actually 3 accounts.
Okay,
With
well,
the other third party.
why don't you
I'm
have an
just saying,
Apple then?
It just makes more. I do have an Apple. I have, dude.
Listen,
I'm a
no,
programmer.
listen,
I have
listen.
every system.
But I'm saying you're on a PC right now, right?
Yes. I
So
don't
why don't
like
you
to
take
go
your
on the
PC
Apple
and
at
throw
all.
it out, because it would just be easier for everybody to play on a Mac.
No. No way.
Well,
What do you-
but I'm just saying,
Are
what I'm
you
trying to do
retarded?
is... What I'm trying to do is draw an analogy by what you were saying, in that it's easier for everybody to play on Steam. People like the option. Some people absolutely despise Steam. And Steam, I love Steam to death, but Origin is a little more resource intensive. I shut it off when I'm done with SimCity,
I would
but...
disagree to a certain extent. I think more people are more lenient towards Steam than they are to EA games in their whole platform, because Steam is open platform, almost, not fully, but it is. But they're focusing on all 3 major.
Steam
Mac,
also
Linux,
has 8
and
years on
Windows.
Origin. Steam in its first 2 years
Yeah.
was one of the worst pieces
And,
of crap
but-
I've ever
alright,
had on my
Origin-
computer.
But dude, think about Origin equals EA games.
So what?
EA game. Okay, they have a lot of
Steam
games.
equals
of
Valve
course.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. Origin is mainly
Yeah.
EA games. Alright, Steam
Right.
is open platform where anyone could just help.
But
and
Steam-
they got what?
Steam was not open
No,
platform
Steam's more
8 years
open.
ago. It wasn't 8 years ago.
No, of course not.
And you do realize you still have
now,
to pay them to put your games
they
on
have
Steam,
the green
right?
light, they have the market.
Okay,
Steam
they got green light a
understands
year
the
ago.
technology.
Right, but it took them 8 years.
And who has the majority of the market? Steam
They've
does.
been out for
So-
8 more years!
Yes, congratulations, and they're gonna dominate. And Origin's not.
That's what IBM said years ago. That's what America Online said years ago.
That's what they all okay, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I have 400 games on Steam and I have 3 games on Origin. Which party do you think I'm gonna go to more? I spend more money on Steam than Origin.
Origin might not be for you, but I'm just saying that EA distributes their games on Origin. Therefore, if you want to play an EA game, Origin is what you can install.
I love Battlefield 3 and Battlefield. I'm gonna do it all on Origin, but I'd rather it be on Steam because my majority of my money is on Steam. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Well, they're not going to pay them when they can put it on their own.
Right. They're making money by having their own.
All I'm saying, for convenience sake, is if everything was on Steam, I'd be fucking jerking off left and right. I'd be so happy.
It's convenient for you, not for EA.
Right.
It's convenient for the most people. What are you talking about?
No, it's not convenient for them.
It's not convenient for EA because they have to pay more money to put it on Steam.
It is not. They had a bunch of people sit down in a boardroom and decide that they wanted to leave Steam. They wouldn't have done so with Steam's millions of accounts if they didn't think they were going to make money off the deal. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, alright, but listen. There's more people on Steam than there are on Origin. So, those people that are gonna have to, like, penny pick about the whole shit, they're retarded.
There's more people playing World of Warcraft than there is playing an MMO that came out 2 years ago, too.
Yeah.
It's been out a lot longer.
That's a good... Yeah.
But that's why!
All I'm saying is... For me, as a gamer that I spend like $300 a week on games. If there's a good deal and there's a good sale, and I spend the majority of my money on Steam, I want all my shit on Steam because it's just easier for me personally.
But that's your opinion, though.
I have a few games that are specific EA Origin related.
Okay.
I'd rather them all be on Steam.
But they're not. They're not available on Steam.
Yeah, and it sucks. I get upset because you know what?
Okay.
99% of the games that
I'm
just saying.
All right.
How many games?
Here's
do you
a game.
have on
Here's an
Origin
example for you. Here's an example for you. There's a game called The Last of Us. It's a zombie apocalypse game. It's getting phenomenal reviews.
I know exactly what I know. Yeah, it's a fucking awesome game. It's not on either of them.
You cannot get that on a PC. You have to purchase an actual box piece of equipment, which I'm not a console gamer, to play that game.
And I'm not. Yeah.
So,
dude, that game was fucking awesome. It was worth the $60, and I played it and I beat it and I fucking loved it.
Origin is a free program that installs on your computer, and
so is Steam.
Alright.
How is... I'm just saying, listen, on a computer platform, Steam is the dominant one, and everyone should just
they have 8 years on Origin. I can upgrade my theme park, yay.
No, Origin is just EA, it's just powered by EA. EA
right
is
now,
Origin.
Valve was the only thing on Steam for many years.
Alright, listen. I'd be so happy if EA was like, you know what, I'm gonna do both. If they did both, that caters to the gamer. Right now they're not. They're giving the middle finger to the gamers, right? I know I can have both platforms.
No, they're not.
They are.
Alright. That's your personal opinion. I don't agree with that.
They're trying to be what Steam is. Are you going to tell me they're not trying to be what Steam is?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
why would you not want to be Steam?
I'm not hating. Exactly. I'm not. But listen, this is the problem with me is that I understand they need to be Steam. Otherwise, they're not going to make much. Everyone knows the story about EA.
They're making millions of dollars.
Yeah, I know they are. They got Call of Duty and they got all this other bullshit, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to capitalize. And if I was that company, I would do the same fucking thing. But then, you know what happened the past couple months? They're like, oh, we're gonna do strictly online game codes and this and that, and then they took it away.
No, the last couple of months for EA have been phenomenal. They've offered refunds for people who have not been happy, which Steam does not do.
I know.
They've released some phenomenal titles. They've released some bombs, but they're working on them.
Listen. I know they're trying to replicate Steam because they know they don't have that market, and that's fine, dude. I'm a programmer. I understand where they're coming from. I understand, and I am a business guy. I'm coming from both angles. But listen, for me as a personal buyer, I want everything at one location. And that sounds crazy because if that one location goes down, I lose all my shit. Alright? I understand that completely. Right? That's not crazy. I'm just more convenient. What do you... Don't even do that. No. What are you talking about, Ben? Listen. Would you not want everything in one location? It's easy.
So why not put everything on Apple then? That's one location. Let's do everything on Apple. Why not? It's the same thing.
If Apple had this technology, then yeah, okay, maybe. But they don't.
Apple has the technology?
No, Apple's not a gaming company. They're trying to somewhat
It's an analogy.
They're not. It is. Regardless, Steam has the fucking capability.
They have 8 years.
Saying, that's like, on live will be the future of everything. Everything will be on live. On live will be the future of everything. Is that what you're saying? That's no way.
No, I'm saying competition is a healthy part of business.
I did not. When did I say that was not? No, of course.
You're hating on Origin.
Competition because I'm not hating it. I'm saying I would want one person to have all my CD keys. I don't give a fuck where I get my shit from. I don't care where I get my fucking battles from. Like, I don't care where the server is. I want one dedicated location where I have all my CD keys and I connect to that service. And that service finds me everyone that I want to play with.
That's called a monopoly. That doesn't exist in America.
That's called Steam. What are you talking about?
Steam is not a monopoly by any extent of it. Steam is a very powerful force in the industry, but I can list probably the biggest games on the planet are not on Steam. And I could start with World of Warcraft, StarCraft, League of Legends.
Don't even talk.
Those are the biggest games in the world right now. No, it's not. The biggest PC gamers in the world don't play on Steam. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm a retard.
I didn't say that.
I'm a programmer. I know exactly what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm saying for the typical computer person that's gonna play any computer games, right? And World of Warcraft and League of Legends and all those other ones and whatever else.
The biggest games in the world, you mean?
All...
You know, Battle.net?
Yeah,
why not? Why isn't everything on Battle.net? Battle.net's the biggest service. Battle.net's bigger than Steam.
And But think about that. They do have their own service, and they're not on Steam.
Like Origin
and
has their own service.
That they're not, but that's completely different. Origin gave everyone the middle finger. They're like, you know what? We're gonna try to be like Battle.net and Steam, and we're gonna make you
Steam tried to be like Battle.net. That's how competition works. You be like them and you do it better.
Steam was before Battle.net. What are you talking about?
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. They both put... In 2003, Steam came up, right? And then, same year, Battle.net came up and they tried to do the same thing. They both split at the same year. What are you talking about?
So it's the same year.
It's hard to compare. It's hard to compare because they both did their thing in the same year. It's completely different. Origin saw both what they were both doing. Dude, they saw a successful
business model and copied it? Wow, who would do such a thing?
Yeah, but exactly. They copied the model, and it's making it hard for gamers to pick one platform. If you have
just so you know, Diablo 2 came out in 2000 and was Battle.net.
I have
pretty sure that's before 2003.
Dude,
thank you, Fiber.
No, listen. I know about Battle.net and I know about Diablo.
We know you're the resident expert. You've made that clear.
Then why are you saying it came out at the same year as Steam? It was before Steam.
Different.
You obviously don't know shit.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. But that was not as big. As soon as they went.
But you just said they both came out in 2003.
World of Warcraft, then it was a completely different thing.
World of Warcraft is not on Battle.net.
Yes, it is.
If you want to get technically.
World of Warcraft. Yeah. All right. Listen. All I'm saying is that I have 200 games on Steam. Okay.
Fantastic.
And how many games do I have on Origin?
Because you spent more money on Steam. There's people who have thousands more games on Steam than. Because Steam's been out for 10 years. If Steam wasn't out 10 years ago, you wouldn't have that many games on it.
All I'm asking, which one do you prefer?
Which one do I prefer? I prefer Steam at the moment. But that's not, I'm not going to say,
okay.
I hate Origin because Steam is bigger. That's the most retarded statement I've ever heard in my life.
No. All I said was I prefer Steam over Origin, and I wish everything was on Steam because it's so much easier. They got the cloud sync, they got this.
But that's a personal opinion. And you speak on behalf of no businessman or no programmer because that's not true. Businessmen and programmers who make millions of dollars a year decided to split away from Steam and make Origin, and they're making bank. So you're dumb, and that argument is dumb. So stop.
No, it's not dumb because people. I've talked to other programmers.
Oh, you're killing me, man. You're killing my stream too.
I'm just saying, dude. Seriously, you make more money off Steam because there's more players on Steam than there are on Origin.
Because it's been out for 10 years! Put Origin out 10 years ago and then bring the argument to me. If Origin and Steam had an equal number of games and have been out equally as long, it would depend on how they treat... With their current service model?
If they each came out at the same time, which one do you think would be winning right now?
Which one do I think would be winning right now? I couldn't tell because at the same time they would both be distributing their own games. They would both be distributing their own games, and Steam distributed their own games until what was it? How many years into the company?
Steam. Dude, they owned the market for so fucking long, up until like 2000.
No, they have not owned the market. They still don't own the market. What are you talking about?
Dude.
Amazon owns the gaming market, last I checked. Am I wrong? Amazon, don't they own the gaming market right now?
I completely hear someone doesn't know. Someone doesn't know. What are you talking about? No, dude. Steam... What... Valve owns the market on the computer gaming console. Whatever you want to call it. Dude, there's so...
There's so much more on Steam! It's been out for 10 years! That's what it comes down to.
And they're gonna be bigger than Origin.
I don't agree.
There's more people...
I don't agree. I do not agree. I think if EA took the path that they're taking right now with their customer service, if they start buying subcontracts and these same small companies that do big, these indie gamers, are lured over to EA because they decide to do an indie gaming division, I think you're going to see a neck-and-neck race a couple of years from now.
It's possible. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but I'm saying right now, I prefer the convenience of Steam, and it's just so much better. Oh, look, dude, I have like 10 computers.
But to say that it's a bad business decision is...
I have like 8 different locations. If I'm at home, I have my Steam account. If I go to work, I have my Steam account. I can access all my games and my saves.
But
so
that's
if I'm playing
personal
a game, and then
preference.
But that's the... and then if I go to Origin, there's 2 games, and I don't play those as much as the other ones.
This City Steam is an amusement park.
There's a whole library. Completely different. Origin has like 50 games. Steam has like 5,000 games. Which one are you gonna pick?
Whichever one that you want to play on at that current time. I don't pick either one. I like them both for what they are. I shut off Origin when I'm done with SimCity because I think it's a little heavy on resources.
I do the same.
But during Steam's first 4 years, it was crashing computers. People did not turn Steam on at all unless they were playing games. So Origin is having some growing pains, and they're... Well, you can go ahead and look it up because Steam is one of the most resource inefficient programs for its years.
Steam.
Well, that's you. Your opinion is not people. When are you gonna get that? Stop smoking drugs and bringing your opinion as fact. Jesus Christ.
Well, you're trying to say your opinion's also fact.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it's opinion.
Okay, so it doesn't.
And everybody agrees with me.
Doesn't matter. So it's.
Because you know what?
Your opinion more logical than mine? That makes no sense.
Because you're speaking on behalf of people. I'm speaking on behalf of myself. Oh my God, this is great. You're just pure gold.
Make no sense, dude. You just, dude, listen to repeat what you just said. You just said that I can't speak on behalf of the other people, but you're speaking on behalf of people.
I'm speaking on behalf of myself. Right? I like Origin.
My experience is I've never had a problem with Steam.
Okay, but that's your opinion. That's not the industry's opinion.
That I've had. Same. So why are you complaining? You're saying that
I'm
Steam
complaining
is a
because
system.
I'm not complaining about anything. I'm countering what you're saying. You started this discussion by saying Origin should be part of Steam, and I said it's a healthy competition. And you said, no, it's not. And I said, yes, it is. And then we went into the money aspect of it, and I told you that...
I said I'd rather everything be on Steam. I didn't say it was a healthy competition. Yeah, there's competition is competition. That's fine. But Origin does not have the majority of the titles that Steam does.
Because they've been out.
Wait.
I give up.
Exactly.
I give up.
That's fine.
I give up. Because they haven't been out as long, they should just secede and throw everything on friggin' Steam. Just, hey, we give up.
But all I'm saying is that the majority of the people...
Hey, could somebody from Maxis let EA know that they should join Steam because there's more money in it? I could have sworn they broke off because there wasn't.
Dude, alright, if I'm a programmer, are you a programmer?
What's that?
I'm curious. Are you a programmer?
What does being a programmer have to do with anything?
Exactly. Listen, I program video games and software.
Well, name your successful video games that have made you millions of dollars. I want to hear them because they're apparently better than SimCity.
Oh, I'll play a couple names that Zelda Online if anyone else knows about that.
I have a programmer sitting behind me right now that's saying you're full of shit if you want to play on that level. If you want to play on the experience level.
Alright, then go, dude, seriously, look at my whole history, and I'll give you the source code if you don't believe me.
I don't give a shit about your source code. I don't, because this is not about source code. This has nothing to do with programming at all. Programming has nothing to do with this. You're bringing it up because you're trying to flaunt your e-peen or something.
Did you just not ask me what my whole experience was?
I did because you brought up programming as
you're trying to knock me down.
Like you're some expert in the field, and you're not. You're not an expert in the programming field either. Nobody here is.
So you know my expertise in programming. You know what my whole history is in computer networking, programming. Do you know anything about me in the computer field? Seriously.
Oh.
Nope,
it has nothing to do with programming. I'm helping out Sev, so shut up for a minute.
It does, because
no, it doesn't.
My experience
shut up for a minute. I gotta help him out.
A lot longer than you.
So you're a resident expert, and then EA should move to Steam. Somebody tell EA that. All right.
We're back filing a complaint.
Clearly, because they want to capitalize on their own thing.
Get rid of some of your commercial. You have a lot of commercial. Get rid of that left commercial part over there. The one that's.
Why you gotta be an asshole?
I'm talking about SimCity, which is what this stream is about. And you decided to come in and argue about Origin and Steam with your opinion and start telling me you're more experienced than I am when you have no idea what I'm doing and who I am. And I'm refraining from flaunting my experience because that is the most unbelievable statement I've ever heard in my life. You have no idea who I am. My experience is playing games, huh? Okay, cool deal. Way to assume. Tell you what, relax, take a deep breath, realize you know nothing about me compared to what I know about you, and leave it at that.
Alright, what do you know about me?
I don't care about you.
This is what I'm saying. You can't have even an open conversation about anything. Why you gotta be so defensive about shit?
There's no defense here.
Someone's out to get you.
Nobody's out to get me.
You're being defensive. You're like, oh.
I'm trying to get back to my city. I'm running a SimCity stream, and you're sitting in my vent complaining like you're some resident expert, and I have no authority. That's great. Go tell somebody who cares. I never said I was
resident expert on SimCity. I'm saying that I have an argument, and then you're saying I don't have an argument. So why are you being judgmental?
You're in my vent. You can leave it now. Thanks. Good night.
Exactly. You have nothing to say.
No, what I have to say is that I'm being brought down to your level, and I kind of don't like being down there, and it's making me uncomfortable, so I'd prefer you leave. Alright, back to the city. Whew. Could deal without that. All right. While we were having that discussion, the amusement park actually upgraded to the train station. So I'm going to try to make this work.
No one gives a fuck. SimCity is a bullshit game.
LOL, you mad?
Yeah, so I'm being immature. How about you just leave and stop being immature, please?
Look at your chat. They're all making fun of you right now.
No, they're all making fun of you, bro.
Can you leave? Like, you're acting like you're 12. I really don't want to deal with it. I have no experience as a school teacher, just for the record.
Bye, programmer.
Okay, so let's drop the subject because I want to get back to my stream here.
Just kick me out of the chat.
I don't want to kick you out of the chat. I'd rather you just leave. It would just be better because you're trying to be a martyr and I'm just not in for it tonight. All right. I guess we could add a couple of more attractions to this, make a little bit more money now it's maxed out. How did the freaking train work? Oh, okay. I think I got enough space to the south here. Crap. Did anybody in the region yet? Please say you did. Please say you did. I completely just lost track of where I was. Okay. But I almost have enough money to build the great work, so we're almost to our objective anyway. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, the music is not the game music. Somebody was just asking why it sounds different. This is actually from SimCity for the Super Nintendo. I played different music, not because I hate the new music, but I like the old music better. Sorry for the people who produce the new music. I don't hate it, I promise. Just putting down some concessions, make a little bit more money out of this. I kind of built it in a weird configuration here, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to add extra rides. Oh man, my stomach's going crazy. Oh, come on. We can do that. This is from Anno. I play Anno music too because how many of you have played Anno? Not a lot of people play Anno. I appreciate that.
Definitely reached a new record on views.
Yes, I did. Thank you for helping make the record. But whatchamacallit, guys, if you're enjoying the stream for whatever reason, toss me a follow. I stream every day.
So I'm seeing...
That's the only reason.
I'm seeing these icons on the left of people low on water. Should I, think about adding another pumping station, or...
Am I killing your water?
Am I good? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine. I just see these icons of you and Rye Guy with the water thing next to it. I don't know what that means.
No. Are your people complaining about your water?
Nope, mine are fine. I was just curious about you guys.
What I want you to do is, at the bottom of your screen, there's a water icon. Click on it and look to the right of your screen and tell me how much excess you have.
I got a lot. 539.
Don't worry about anything. What's up, Ray? Okay. I'm not highlighting it. That got kind of that got kind of uncomfortable for me. I was feeling a little uncomfortable, so that's why I cut it off. People get very passionate about their views, and I'm fine with that, but I have my limits. I'm sorry if I cut off anybody's fun. That's worker shortage.
Oh, did we lose a department or something?
Why?
I
No.
guess whoever had the Department of Utilities lost it because I lost it.
Oh, yeah, okay, I put up a utilities and I put up an education, so you're good again.
Oh, right when I put utilities up also.
It's alright.
Oh, well.
You can click on it.
I was
and
wondering
turn
why
it
my
off.
water pump just stopped.
You can, yeah, click on it and turn it off. Don't bulldoze it, just
Alright.
click turn off. Yeah, you threatened to kill me if I kept continuing the argument. I'm not down for arguments that get personal. I will never be down for that.
That was very strange.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I prefer not to think about it. Alright, this train is not going to work because I built these roads crappy. Oh well. People will still take the train. Let's take a look at how they take it. I apologize if you came here while you were like working or something and had to deal with that. People are riding the train. Cool. Train's not going anywhere, but